Hello there, you are lost with We Missed the Exit, and today we're going to do our Singapore Grand Prix review. It is race week. We'll get over that in just a little bit, or towards the end of the show. But like I said, let's do our Singapore Grand Prix review. All right, so it was a rainy day in Singapore. Uh, Everybody started on intermediates, not too wet where they needed to go with wet tires, except for, we'll get that in a little bit. Um, so everyone started in intermediates due to the wet track. The start of the race was delayed about an hour due to the heavy rain, but as the rain subsided, they got everyone out there, putting a two limit hour on the race instead of the normal laps. Um, and Russell ended up having to start with the pits from the pits. He got a new motor as we went over in our um, oops, as we went over in our um, qualifying review, which you should definitely check out. Russell was out in Q2, so already starting back from a little bit. It's weird to do it on a track like this due to it being hard to pass, but that car's a little bit faster than the other ones, so Um, not the worst strategy, but not the best strategy either. All right. So, signs or not signs, sorry. Leclerc was on pole. Perez was in second. Right into the first corner, Perez takes the lead. Both got a good start, but Perez just got to that second level a lot faster than Leclerc did. Hamilton went wide and had some contact with Sainz. Both came out okay. He went really wide off the track, but both came out okay. Max Verstappen had a failure, not a failure, but really late. Anti-stall had to kick in. He fell all the way back to 13th. Was a really bad start for him. But he did a great job to fight his way back up through the pack through the first lap. Vettel had a great start. He went all the way up to 8th. Really great start for him. As the first couple of laps went through, Hamilton came on his radio and was pretty upset that he started on intermediates instead of wet tires, just due to the track being so wet. My feeling is, the team, they're professionals, they get paid a lot of money to make these decisions, but Hamilton's been doing it long enough, seven-time world champion. Um, they may have the statistics to show that the tires just take some time to warm up, but you got a seven-time world champion. They said that he was one of the last racers to put tires on. Um, I don't know if he changed his mind or not through the race, but seven-time world champion, probably should have listened to him. Uh, he's got enough experience that he knows what he's doing. Um, let's see here. Sorry, forgot to type my notes up, so trying to read my own handwriting. Lap 5, Perez and Leclerc are pulling away from the rest of the pack. They're sticking together. They're usually within 1 or 2 seconds, or within 2 seconds of each other. But they were about 5 seconds out from everyone else. Sainz holding up Hamilton, and then everyone else was behind them. And then it started. Lap 7, Zhou went out, and that's due to Latifi hitting him. Latifi had a flat, so they showed Zhou going out. They showed Latifi going out, or Latifi with a flat tire. And it's because Latifi just ran right into Zhou. He's a horrible driver. Glad he's not going to be um, in the racing next year. But it's about time. He's caused so many problems throughout his time in F1, and it's good that he's gone. I'm surprised he hasn't lost races due to points, but that thing's a scam anyway. Lap 8, safety car comes out, and the commentators were saying how there is a safety car every year in Singapore, um, just due to the way the track's designed. So safety car comes out. Latifi goes into the Latifi's in the pits to get a new tire, but the car is damaged beyond repair, so he is done for the day. Luckily for everybody else, they don't have to worry about him being out on the track. Um, Around the same time, Russell hits Bottas. probably around lap 7. That was not investigated for some reason, um, which is really weird. We'll get to that later. But Russell did hit Bottas. It was pretty blatant and pretty ridiculous that nothing happened to that. Lap 10, safety car ends and race resumes as normal. Lap 11, Max has already made Verstappen's already made his way up to P7. Once he got going, he was on a roll. He was flying past cars. Had a great race. Lap 13, Perez and Leclerc are pulling away yet again after the safety car. Just seems like they're on a whole nother level, just racing each other. It's just going to be them today. Um, Max catches up to Alonso, and Alonso, being Alonso, had a great defense. He was just holding Max back. There was nothing he could do. That experience that Alonso had just kept Max at bay. No matter what he did, even having arguably the faster car. Um, I mean, having a track like this definitely doesn't help, but Max just there's nothing he could do to get around Alonso. We saw Alonso do that against everyone. See him do it against Hamilton. Created that train in Monaco, but great defense for Alonso until lap 21, where his engine blows up and he is out of the race. Virtual safety car comes out. Again, that's lap 21.